Welcome to Daily Bread. As always, this is a timeless reading, which means whenever you find this message, or whenever this message finds you, is when you're meant to see it. So please, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Go ahead and press that like button, follow, comment, and consider sharing. The energy's already been cleared. Let's get started. Let's start by asking Source, what is the energy you need to focus on for today's message? What is the energy you need to focus on for today's message? Integrity. Source is telling you that everything that you have built from your heart, you have reinforced with the values that you have, been instilled with, that place in you that seeks the best interest of you, your loved ones, your highest self. When you build things from that area, that is when you are building things with the most integrity. Your thoughts, when they follow, they are also in alignment, which is also a form of integrity. So Source is telling you to make sure that you do not compromise your integrity. I see someone who is currently in a position where they have to make an ethical choice. And the vibe around it, I'm feeling that you have others that there's a group of maybe 4 or 8 other people who are also a part of this group or this team that you're on, and maybe the general sentiment is, well, it's not illegal, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. And I see someone's highest self trying to resonate through their heart chakra and their third eye chakra and their crown chakra. And someone may actually have been feeling stressed about what to do in this situation, because this would be out of character for you, and it's an area that represents something that's uncomfortable for you. And somebody has been feeling pain in their neck and in their back. They've been having headaches and migraines, and you have been tussling back and forth with these energies. And that is because you are a person of integrity, and you understand that just because you can doesn't mean you should. So I see someone being told to do the thing that is most ethical. Remember that you are constantly in a state of becoming. So every cycle that you've closed in the past is congratulations to you. You've overcome those, but as long as you are alive and living, those cycles never stop. So remember to be careful of falling into potentially new cycles. So I see someone who's come out of a couple of really, really dark cycles, and they're finally starting to see that light. But I'm also seeing that someone may kind of be a little bit in the dark here, and Source is saying that you won't always have all of the information about everything, but at the end you know what's right, you know what's fair, you know where to seek information and how to give and receive guidance in those areas. So Source is telling you to behave and act with integrity. Let's go and dig deeper into the tarot. Alright, so I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So yeah, what I'm seeing here is someone has taken a lot of pride in growing their material side. They're sustaining their material needs in a way that is equitable, fair, that's in harmony with others, that's in harmony with community, that is in harmony with nature. I see someone who has really done a lot of legwork up to this point to make sure that they have an impeccable history. And the result of that has been, it has increased your money. You have found yourself in places of more and more responsibility, and even probably responsible for people's money. So I'm thinking maybe even seeing someone who's maybe like an accountant or a financial officer at a company, or a financial leader in a company. And I'm also seeing Knight of Wands. So someone has a lot of passion about the projects that they are doing right now and the opportunities that are available to them, and they understand that the flow of money as a resource is something that is kind of a limiting factor, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the end of the world. Someone still has that fun, joyous spirit, and they found a way to make that their living. So they found a way, I'm saying with this Two of Cups, you found a way to make your passion for doing what's right, and your passion for finding things that excite you, for continuous growth and development so that you can thrive. You found a way to balance those two, and I see that it's something that's really increasing your money, and something that's really bringing you a lot of joy in your life right now. And Source is telling you that whatever this decision is that's coming, remember that when the time passes, you are going to be the one that has to feel the results of whatever the actions were. You are going to have to be the one to be able to explain how you understood, the potential consequences, and went along with it anyway, instead of being the one to say, hey, this is where I stand, and you know how to say these things with grace. I see someone who is very eloquent, and someone who is even, and maybe even, it doesn't even have to be anything like that fancy. I just see someone who has a way with words that when they speak, people listen. And even though you may be a little intimidated and you may see the potential where it could cause benefit, you understand that for your health, for your well-being, that you have to act in a way that increases harmony with people around you, your neighborhood, your community, and your environment. So when you are making your decision, I want you to keep those things in mind. So let's go into the oracle, and let's get some actions or advice that maybe will be helpful. Yep. Orphaned. Let it go. So I'm seeing somebody has really been practiced in the art of being able to let things go, which is how you've been able to ascend in those cycles that you've overcome before. So I'm seeing someone who's really intellectually and emotionally mature, whether that is in years or not, but you definitely have the experience, but you know what it means to let things go. And I understand that for some of you, this is painful. I sense that some of you are writers. Somebody is going through editing in that phase of like kill your darlings. That's like orphaning a part of you. So whatever this project is, or this thing that you've been pouring yourself into, you have concern about what will happen, or if you'll be left out, or if you'll be excluded if you express an opinion that maybe doesn't go with the crowd of people around you. But remember, the crowd follows strong voices and strong leaders, and you are your own example, and you have a light inside of you that has been and is continually guiding you. So Source and your guides are telling you, continue to move and continue to let go things that you don't need anymore. I'm kind of hearing ease on down. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. So remember, those things will take care of themselves. So don't worry about being orphaned, because you're a leader. You're a leader. People don't orphan strong leaders like you. So thank you for tuning in to Daily Bread. I hope this resonated with you. Please take what resonated, leave the rest for someone else. Go ahead and press that like button, comment, follow, share, and I'll see you next time.